Hi.
Welcome everyone to a press conference for our Europa League semi-final tomorrow against Athletic Club. With us we have Ruben Amorim and Alejandro Garnacho. Please wait for the microphone and identify who the question is for. Start with Simon.
Hi, Bruno. We noticed Ligt wasn't trained today. What is the severity of this issue, and who else is unavailable?
It's not a big issue. That is a good thing. He cannot play tomorrow. Will not play on Sunday, but then we will check day by day. We will see. The rest, I think, Aiden doesn't recover. Toby is not available. I think that's it.
Obviously, you've got a big lead going into this match, but we've seen some negative home results this season. So how important is it?
That is clear, because also if you look at our season, anything is possible. So we have to understand that one goal can change everything, the momentum of the game. One sent off, you saw it 1 week ago. So we are prepared to fight to win the game, not to thinking about the result. Of course, that matters in the way we are going to do things, especially when we start the game. But of course, we are thinking about winning the game.
Question for Alejandro, if I may. You've started the last 13 games. It's clear how important you are to the manager, to the club. There's been a lot of speculation over your future, but do you expect to be at Manchester United next season? Do you want to be at Manchester United next season?
Yeah, obviously, as a footballer, you always wanna read and listen some rumors about the future. But I have contract here until 2028, so I'm happy here.
The manager obviously took you out of the team against Manchester City a few months ago, but you've been in every squad since then. Have you done anything differently in terms of the way you approach games, training? Because it's been clear to everyone watching you how hard you are.
Yeah, obviously we know you have to work hard to be even in the squad, and then I just have to train well every day, and I will be available for all the games.
So.
Ruben, there's been a lot of speculation over the last 24, 48 hours about Bruno Fernandes and his future. Alejandro has mentioned there's a lot of rumours around. What is your view of Bruno Fernandes and his importance to this team and this squad, not just for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but going forward?
I think it's easy to understand that, not just because of the numbers, but the way he plays, the importance that he has during his 5 years. I think here he's a top player. We need the top players. He's a leader. He's the captain, so he's really important. It's normal that there's a lot of clubs that want a player like Bruno, like Garnacho, like others, but we want to keep the best players, and Bruno is clearly one of the top players in the world. So our idea didn't change. We want Bruno here.
Can I just ask you, Alejandro, at the start of your career, you came in, played a lot of games, got a lot of positivity last year. This season you've been part of a struggling team. The managers come in and been fairly brutal in terms of some of the things that he said about the team. How has that gone down in the dressing room, and how is that for a young player to deal with?
Yeah, I think it's not easy when in middle of the season you change, for example, the manager and all the stuff. But yeah, in my mind it's always try to work hard every day and try to show the manager in this case that I need to play, and it's the only thing I have to do.
Ruben, is Guillermo here of CBS. How many times have you watched the Athletic Club game, and does the result reflect what happened on the pitch really?
I think I watched a lot of time, the first 30 minutes, and I forget the rest, because you cannot prepare a game with 11 against 10, with 2-0 in that moment. So I watched, and I felt that again, I had the feeling that they were really intense. But most of the opportunities was a little bit our fault. We lost the possession. It was hard to find some plays that they build up since the defense, the midfielders, the offense, and they create the chance. It was more like we have the ball, we lose the ball, we have problems. So we could show to the players that sometimes we have one idea that 30 minutes. With a lot of problems, and we try to describe slowly and to show to the players why we had that problem. So we watched quite a few times, and we showed to the players the simple moments to show why we had so many problems in the first 30 minutes.
Question for Alejandro, mate. You're one goal involvement away from matching Cristiano Ronaldo's record at this club when he was 21, 25 goal involvements in the Premier League. I just wondered what kind of example does that set to you, and what parts of your game do you think you need to improve to keep going the path that you are?
But I'm not focused on the numbers. I think when Cristiano played here, it's a different football, a different type of games. I just try to help the team and try to win games, and obviously, misses chances and things like this. For example, we are training really hard. Me, Rasmus, all the strikers in the team. So I think we are improving, and we will try to do better.
Do you have this kind of conversation with Rasmus about when to pass the ball, when to you pass the ball yourself?
I speak. I speak with him a lot. We try to help each other, but sometimes it's from this side it's difficult, But we try hard. We train hard every game to try to all of these chances. For example, try to score more of them, and the team will improve if we score more goals.
Is the Lyon game a reminder that you can't take anything for granted? You're 2-0 up, then 4-2 down, came back, and does that show almost tomorrow night the biggest danger is not Athletic but yourselves, your chance to progress?
It's everything together. Again, if you look at our team, we cannot control. We cannot say today what is going to happen. There are some teams in any league that can understand the game is going to be like this, can change a little bit, but the story is going to be like this, and we can control the narrative of the game. We cannot do that. So we have to face the game as one more game. We need to. I feel that we need to score to go to the next round. So that is clearly the way we are going to face the game again. And then we use some image. Brentford. We are near the draw, but we suffer a goal and suffer another goal quite fast. That can happen. That happened 4 times here in Manchester United. So we know that is going. We will have to suffer a little bit to go to the final, and we are ready to suffer. And we need to be better in the small details in this game.
So you don't know which Manchester United will turn up tomorrow night?
It's hard to say, and sometimes it's not what kind of team we will be tomorrow. Sometimes even during the game we are one team, something happen, and we lose our mind a little bit. So, but we are improving the way we play. We are more confident, and we are ready to face this challenge.
Ruben, I appreciate it's always about the collective and the team, but I know you played in a European final, the Europa League, almost 11 years ago. But as a manager, this will be the first time we manage a European final and get United. That's on a personal level. How much would it mean to you as a managerial achievement to get there, despite all the turmoil of the season?
I think the meaning is you have to win it. As a manager, it's not like the same as a player. You want to play, you want to enjoy. When you are a manager, you have to win it, because if you lose in the final, it will hurt even more, especially in this kind of season. So we have to win it. But for that, we need to focus on the semi-final. So I think it's different from coach to a player. But we need to focus first in our semi-final, and then we'll think about the finals.
And just a quick word on the Athletic. They're travelling without Nico, Inoki, Williams and Sanchez as well. So how big of a bloke that be for them, especially because they need to score something like that?
It doesn't matter. For us, it doesn't matter. For us, it's the top team of Athletic. I understand that it's hard to play with key players, but for us, it doesn't matter. We need to go to the game. It's a final for us, so we need to go to the game and try to win the game.
Paul.
Arsene Wenger was talking about the Europa League the other day. He said that UEFA should review the procedure for the finalists. Finalists should go back into the Europa League, not the Champions League. Is that something you disagree with? Because you'd obviously that's quite a long way.
No, I don't have nothing to. I just know the rules. If people want to change the rules, by all means. But these are the rules, and the rules are: if we win Europa League, we go to Champions League. So we follow just the rules. I don't think a lot about that. I know that Champions League should be for the teams that are champion or the best teams on the league, but they find out this way of promoting this kind of competition. So we just follow the rules and try to manage this end of the season with that. So we cannot go for by the Premier League. We follow the rules and go for and try to go for the Europa League.
We'll take some from visiting media.
Yes, Jonas Gerdes, RTL Germany. Ruben, a few weeks ago, in a moment of big frustration, you labeled the team as maybe the worst one in class history of Manchester United. From today's point of view, now being close to reaching the final, what do you think about this quote? Thank you.
I think you have to see the quotes in the moment, so things can change. And for me, in that moment, and if you look to Premier League, I think we are the worst. Since I arrived, we are the worst team in terms of the results in Premier League. That is my idea. In the end of this season, we can be the worst team in Premier League in history with a European title. So we will not change nothing. We know that this season was really disappointed for everybody. Nothing is going to change. So in that moment, sometimes I have to think a little bit more, but I felt that, and I still feel that this season was the worst in the. I don't know in history, but for sure in the last 50 years. I don't know. I have no idea.
Thank you. Just one question to the player, because if a manager is talking like this, what's going on in your mind hearing this kind of quotes, and what's going on in the locker room?
In terms of what, sorry?
In terms of these drastic quotes, like being the worst team.
Yeah, we know we are not doing a great job in the Premier League, but the manager said before we follow the rules, and now we have for us it's a final. Tomorrow we're gonna face the game like if it's 0-0, and we'll try to win the game, not just the global. And yeah, then if we win the Europa League, we will be in the Champions League, and then we can face the next season with a better mentality and different way.
Okay, one then.
Buenos días, Javier Ortiz de Lozano del Correo de Bilbao. ¿Qué Atleti espera, Ruben, en el partido de mañana?
What do you expect from tomorrow night's game, Ruben? And with the Williams brothers missing,
of the team don't change. Of course, if you look at the game, Berenguer could play on the left. He's a different player from Nico. He's playing more inside, make a different movement. Jallo, I know quite well. Jallo could get in the team. He's quite similar in the way he moves with Iñaki. So, of course, Iñaki is a better player in this moment. He has experience. Sunset is a player that they don't have with that characteristics. He could play Gomez. Gomez is a left foot, could change the side. So I think the idea of Athletic will not change, but the characteristics of the players will change, and that is important for us to know, to understand better the game. So it's going to be a strong team with a strong identity, with some players that are not playing so much, and that's it. That happened in any team.
Okay, in the middle.
Thank you. Alejandro Martínez del periódico de Bilbao. Creo que tienes una relación con Pichi Alonso.
You know Pichi Alonso. I don't. You've been sending each other messages at all. What are you saying to each other? How you sort of live in the game, and what's he saying about the game tomorrow?
English.
It's up to you. You can.
No, sí, es una amiga.
Yeah, he's a family friend, and we get on well. We've met up a few times. He's a fan of Bilbao and Athletic Bilbao, yeah. He said, congratulations on the first leg. He wrote to me and the win. And he said that he's going to come here with every intention and effort to try and make a comeback in the game tomorrow.
Alejandro, obviously United have a very big history of flying wingers going back many years. Since Ruben came in, the system, the formation has changed quite dramatically. How have you found the change, the adaptation to this new system, playing as like a number 10 and not an out-and-out winger? And do you think we can actually see your best in that position, or do you still very much see yourself as an out-and-out winger?
Yeah, I think it's difficult for everyone when and it's in the middle of the season when a new manager coming in and we change the formation, but we just need to follow the rules, and I'm trying to improve every day. Obviously, the manager knows the characteristics of the players. If you see the games, too many times I play, for example, wide on the wing, and the wing back is coming inside. So we will try to do, depends of the players we have, and yeah, I think we are improving as a team also.
Has it been hard, like mentally, tactically, as well as the game, to make that adaptation for you personally in the season? Have you found it a challenge?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit hard, but it's just the mentality, you know. I think the first two months, when I think November, December was very difficult for me. But yeah, my mentality is to keep working, to keep trying, and show to the manager and all the stuff that I have to play, and that's it.
We'll leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you.